I had no idea Young Justice was even back. I know I'm late on the motherfucker, but I'm on the goddamn case. What's going on, y'all? Jimmy Malcolm's top of episode 14 of season 3 of Young Justice. Last we saw Terra did what Terra does. I didn't forget. Let's get to it.
The raw material of its grocery list.
As I said, Captain Hall, there's no evidence this was an apocalyptic attack. Air bioscience.
You've been scanning us?
Oh, shit.
Smart. Trust no one.
Certainly not Earth.
Guy guard is hilarious.
We've seen it.
Then perhaps we should send a Hawk fleet to quarantine Earth's populace, since the task is clearly too difficult for certain officers and their human sidekicks.
Don't call us sidekicks.
During your first contact apology tour, you claimed then that you, Lieutenant Palmer, Commander, you're done here. Dismissed.
Oh, shit. This motherfucker's a goddamn savage.
Who's the Kakash? Meaning, they screwed up, and we have a new lead. You kinda wanna kiss the ring now, don't you? A little bit. Kinda wanna kiss the ring? Come on. Somebody kiss it. Kiss it!
Holy shit. That is the least annoying, most fantastic version of Guy Gardner ever.
And you need to know there is no shame in leaving this life behind. A few years back, I quit the team with Wally West. The first Kid Flash.
Fucking
We went to
impressive.
college.
We stand for those who have fallen, and we fight for those who can't. That's our choice.
Superboy.
But it doesn't have to be yours.
And today's the day we are to make this important life decision?
Yeah,
Today's the day.
today's the day. Name sanctions.
Even Gotham City Police Commissioner James Gordon, no relation, has shut down the infamous bat signal. A clear good frenemy of the show. Please welcome Gretchen Good, the pop culture icon known as Granny Goodness.
Thank you, G. Gordon.
You get me, oh girl, you really do.
What I
G-Gordon's in the best part of the last two seasons.
gravity of the I do, and I would. But Mr. Marlowe was found murdered this past August. Likely by the same villains with whom he did business.
Then perhaps justice has been served up, not by the League, but by karma.
No, G. Gordon. You can rest assured. Granny will make everything right as rain.
Even if you didn't know she was evil, she sounds evil.
I know what you are, Gretchen.
You really have no idea what I am. So mind your manners, child. And your elders.
Bring it.
You don't want it. Garfield don't want it. You don't want it.
Sunrise over the gentle curves of Guy Gardner Shapley.
Kakash.
2 years in space, and I have not missed Emissary more than...
It's just me. Is that okay?
Beyond okay.
Aw, that's
Oh,
sweet.
but I'm...
It is exhausting, G. Gordon. Honestly, though, I have grown weary of these tit-for-tat public statements. Certainly, the League sees the difference between autonomy and oversight. We need...
Did they change Lex's voice? He sounds different.
There's...
Even your own LexCorp has oversight, correct?
Of course. To avoid any
LexCorp
conflict
outdoes the
with my
League.
current duties, I place LexCorp in a...
Are you saying you had nothing to do with Lena's charitable grandstanding?
Why, G. Gordon, I'm not saying anything at all.
Out! The ion trail leads directly to target base.
An ion trail? But my dear boy...
Oh shit, Marta!
That cannot be correct.
The hide is over. Now we can fight!
Oh!
What has Granny Goodness taught you, child? Waste the time for conflict.
Hey, decide!
I love Barda enough to punish her for her own good. But you'll see torture soon enough.
Oh shit. I want more Darkseid and then we getting them.
The Watchtower.
I assume he's got the Furies with him.
Crash.
Him. She's got the Furies with her.
Interesting.
but I would need a fully equipped laboratory to provide any assistance at all. I realize it's a lot to ask, but how else could I repay the kind dark side?
Apocalyptic cannon fire ain't no joke.
I love how it's silent in space. I'm so used to seeing Barda as a fucking reformed fucking villain. That seeing her as an actual villain is shocking.
Or fail to. Barda, summon the Furies.
Yeah, buddy.
Underwhelming security.
Stay whelmed. We're not out of this yet.
Look at
Stay
Superman.
what?
Oh,
No. All of them.
Oh
The
shit.
end point of the light's trafficking of metahumans to the forces of Apocalypse. That may not be the worst. Freeze! Attack! Makes it easier to hurt you!
Oh.
I thought not.
You saved me.
Angry Superman, go ahead.
leader!
It's for the people's entertainment, and Good World Studios will continue funding the Metahuman Youth Center for families harmed by Marlowe's betrayal. So
All right, that was episode 14 of Young Justice. First of all, it's good to have the show back. Number 2, last few episodes of the season, first half of the season, and this episode, a little more the pace I was expecting. A lot more shit going down. We got a lot more Apocalypse this episode, which I'm a big fucking fan of. Before I forget, I find it ironic that this Superman can't, I don't want to say breathe in space because there's nothing to breathe, but exist without problem. He definitely noticed the lack of air, which I found odd, since in most incarnations he can exist. But then again, in the animated series, he needed a suit. So I guess they continue along that pattern. I love that episode. That was fantastic. The stuff with the Young Leaguers, the outsiders, so to speak, they took a backseat to this episode, which I'm okay with. This was more about Apocalypse. Granny Goodness, who was fantastic and fantastically done. We got a little more Desaad, who I love his design. I know that's unimportant, but it's important to me. And we got Big Barda and the Furies. Only two others besides Barda, but Barda was in her full villain glory. Subject to Granny, who was a subject to Darkseid. She's the leader of the Furies. She's there to fuck shit up, and she fucked shit up. But Superman saving her might be the starting point to her turning face. I'd be okay with that. You saved me. I'm Superman. That's what I do. I save everybody. Almost everybody. It's a little early to start thinking about where you would go from there with Mr. Miracle and things, but I assume it'll work out somehow. I like the introduction of Barda. MVP of this episode, however, was Guy Gardner. Not only did he save them all at the end, but he was fantastic. When he fucking, the giant bug, and then the ion trail, and he was just, I know a lot of people don't like him. I personally never hated him, but this was obviously the best I've seen. Though he did have a pretty dope run in Jeff Johns' Lantern run. I enjoyed him there. We had 2 rings. That was cool. But mostly, this is pretty easily the best version I've seen. I don't know. Wow. Anything else? I don't think so. That's it. The Light's doing the usual thing. Darkseid's up to something. We'll see how this all works out. I assume it'll come together fantastically because that's what Young Justice does. I thought the season was a little bit shaky here and there. Might be the pacings. I usually watch one after another. Might be the pacing of it. I'm just not used to. But all my concerns are pretty much assuaged with these last few episodes. It's going to be fantastic. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.